Well, hey, basketball fans, Christopher here. Thanks for checking out the channel and the game. It's the season finale of 10U junior basketball here in the CFPO League. Buda Jags, black pinstripes, taking on the Raptors in red. And just one loss on the season for the Jags. Not sure the Raptors' record. And we've got folks on the court still as this one's underway. And a first early basket on the books by JP. Number 20, Harvey, for the Raptors, is the key player for this squad. Locking him up will be a formidable task. And as you see, a reverse layup there won't drop, but definitely has the handles to get himself into the paint. And a turnover now. John Michael has it at the point, and Harvey picks him up, finds Mason. Number 4, Creek, can dribble in his own right, and then a double dribble there. Creek was confused on something and paid for it. 8-minute quarters. Early 2-0 lead for the Jags. Harvey works to his left side in the paint from the free throw line, puts one up off the backboard, won't drop, and Cam didn't secure it, dribbled it, and then lost it. Now turnover that way. John Michael with it now, and he can scoot a little bit. He's got Cam underneath, didn't see him. Step back long, two, banks it in, kissed off the glass, and the Jags have a 4-point lead. The Raptors may be a Seguin team, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I may recognize some of their faces and coaches from the Matadors, but that could be incorrect. Number 1 in the corner, being guarded by John Michael. Floater pass, and JP knocks it away into the waiting Mason's arms. He calls for his team to scoot down as the set up the offense. Work to the right side wing. John Michael Brown, another shot. Tried to kiss a second one off the glass, won't go, and 55's got a board. 20 walks with some pace. Deep 3-ball shot here, and banks it in, and the Raptors are on the board. Just counted it as a 2 on the scoreboard over there. Looked like it was 3. We'll see if they change it or not. One-handed shot, fouled in the act, and John Michael will be the first to go to the line today. So the basket stays 2 for the Raptors as John Michael misses his first free throw to the right side. Romeo comes and replaces JP in the key at the mid spot for this rebound. Second of 2 shots on its way. More on frame, but still not enough, and 73 has the rebound, and here come the Raptors. Hot pass into Creek's arms. Fast break opportunity. One coming from behind and gets it back. And then right back to John Michael, and he'll take the jump shot. Off the glass, too short. Harvey's got the ball. And pressing it up court. 73 layup. Didn't have enough on it, but it drops in. It found a way home. And just like that, we're tied at 4. John Michael trying to cross Harvey over. Off to Cam. Cam a couple dribbles in, knocked away, but JP's there. Spin move, right side, carries it to the baseline. Shot goes up and fouled, and he'll go to the line. JP puts it in clean. That ball had about 2 rotations on it and found the net. Seeing if he can make the lead 2. And he does, and they're both identical. Looks like he has muscle memoried that form. Probably in the driveway. Harvey, right hand, dribble, crosses over, nearly loses it. Keeps the dribble alive at the top. Creek picks him up, spins around, finds an open player in the corner. Double dribbles in, jump shot, too strong. 73 with another rebound. Gonzalez, and he's too strong. And finally the Jags have one in the form of John Michael. Floater pass. JP, right side, he's got 2 underneath. And they're gonna call a dribbling violation there on JP. So a missed opportunities. He had 2 open underneath. These guys are learning to keep their eyes up when they're dribbling, see the whole court. Harvey, screen set, and then eyes taken off the ball. Boy, that's a classic example of you got to see it into your hands, whether in basketball or otherwise. 2-point lead, Jags, 2:48 to go in the first. An athletic catch there by JP, dishes it back out to Creek from the top. Dribbles into the paint, and a reach-in foul called on the Raptors. Foul on the floor, so Creek will inbound under his own basket here. Calls for the break. And will give it to John Michael underneath, who dribbles out. Back to JP, 30 trying to lock him up, and a travel called on JP. Harvey works right to left, crosses midcourt, now to his right side. Step back, shot high, and found the back of the rim. Cam, this time he puts two hands on it safely and gives it to Brown on the left side. Crossover, into the paint, floater, up, too deep. Offensive board, JP trying to get back and he got it slapped out of his hands. Number one works it down court this time, giving Harvey a break to his right side, and then nearly a travel there, and it's a turnover. Romeo has it. Dishes off to Creek, and Creek slows the pace. High pass, and off of Romeo's knees. It looked like 55 was going to bat it away, didn't, and it surprised Romeo. Just over a minute to play in the first, 6-4 Jags. Harvey, eyes up. Into the corner, 73. Blocked by Cam. That ball had forward spin on it, which means Cam had a hand on it. And JP catches that one. He had X underneath. Finds Creek, crossover, high shot, and never squared his shoulders. And 73 has another board and then called for the travel. JP will inbound, calls for his line to set it up. Quick pass to John Michael. Wheels around to his left side in the paint, trying to finger roll, and it's swiped out. Saved, but not to the right team. And the Raptors try to respond. And stolen. X in the game, making his presence known. Ball's loose. John Michael's got to get rid of it. He does. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Cam's got to hit a long three at the buzzer. Oh, and nearly put it away. And it would have been classic. 6-4 after one. So back for period number 2. Fresh 5 on the floor for the Jags. Just 7 on the whole team for the Raptors today versus 13. So sub-heavy will be the Jags. And I believe Harvey's three-point attempt blocked. And X has a board. Coming with some pace down court. Works to his left side. Picked up by Harvey. And travel called. Drake waits at midcourt to pick up Harvey, but it's actually X who'll do it as he goes to the left side. Crossover, past the defense, shot might have been blocked again, saved by 73, but AP's got it. Locks it up, holds it, now he'll use the dribble. Finds Gomez to the top. Drake sets up a shot from the hip, banks it, but won't go. Solis nearly with a board. Drake's got it back, he's got X underneath. Didn't see him in time, so he'll take back and shake the shot. And a misfire there. Raptors have it. And then a fast break to 14, but he couldn't handle it. And now one scoops it up, shoots it, nothing there, and Drake's got the board. Drake will take his time, letting his team get down court. Got to get across half court. It could be a backcourt violation. He's got to get rid of it in a hurry. He does, and just in time. X has it on the baseline. Back to Gomez, ill pass, and one's got it. One to his right, past the defense and loses the ball out of bounds. Beck may have just gotten enough on that last play to lose the concentration of the dribbler and forcing the turnover. AP will bring it down, 6:02 in the first half. 6-4 lead Jags, right side, and then a loose dribble for a minute. AP hangs on to it, and then whistles blow, and it's a reach-in foul violation on the Raptors. So from the side boundary, AP claps at it. Got to get rid of it, and he didn't in time. 5-second violation. So it's Harvey will have it now. One comes to try to set the screen. X stays with him. Beckham trying to pick him up, goes past him. 20 into the paint. Shot goes up and in. We're tied back at 6. So 5 minutes, and John Michael waits on the boundary over there to sub in here momentarily. AP works to his right, dishes off to X. Down the baseline, he'll take the shot, floats it up and in! And the lead gained right back for the Jags. 20 works with a little more pace this time. 73 sets the screen. He uses it, goes past. 27 put his hands up, but it wasn't enough, and 20's got another basket. Back and forth we go, tied at 8. Jags took a timeout to talk about it and make a substitution. In fact, all 5, I think, are new on the floor besides X, who's got the ball now, drives to the basket, short on the shot, rebounded, put up, won't go. Drake tried to get it, and it's a turnover, or rather rebounded by the Raptors, but right into Drake's hands. Fast break going the other direction, lets the defense come by, shoots from the hip, and it never really got there, and then stepped out of bounds is number 9. So Harvey will work now with a chance to take the lead for the first time today, and then called for double dribble. John Michael works the point, chooses the right side, floater blocked, X there, has it, needs to go back up strong with it. He's got 3 Raptors around him, and then a jump ball called. Possession arrow in the favor of the Jags. So hot pass, good look, baseline jumper, caught in the middle of the rim and the backboard, and then out of bounds on Cam. 2:45 in the first half, tied at 8. Harvey, loose dribble there, got it though. Found a man, Gonzalez, over to 30. Working around the horn, shot goes up, off the glass too high. Cam had it for a second, now 9 secures. They'll find John Michael. Fast break onto Cam, under the basket. Cam puts it up and drops it in. And we're at 10-8 Jags. Harvey thought about driving and stepped back. Pass over to the corner. Back in the Jags vicinity. John Michael has it. He'll use the sprint gear to the backboard. Blocked. All ball. And off of John Michael in the end. 1:35 on the clock. Screen set. Harvey uses it. Right side floater, not enough. And it'll go to the Jags. So John Michael inbound it, then get it back. Right-handed dribble, chest pass to Cam, caught, works his way in, backs his back up to the goal, spins around, underhand shot. Not his best effort there as one has the defensive board. And then nearly caught from behind by Flores. And then stripped by Drake, and he'll sprint the opposite direction and then try to ill-advised shot, needed to go all the way with it. So still just a 2-point game, 34 seconds in the first half. Could be the last possession. Harvey will take a 3 ball and nearly make it. He found the back of the rim, and then Drake wrestles it away, but before he does, it's tied up, and I think it'll be a Raptor basketball underneath the goal. Inbound, looking for 30, knocked away by 5. So with 9 seconds in the first half, the Raptors took a timeout, make sure they can drop a play here under their own basket, trying to tie it up. 73 looking for 30, finds Cam. Cam saves it to Braden. Braden gets it stolen right back from him. And then basket doesn't count as the foul on the Raptors occurred. We'll go to halftime. 2-point game. It's close, 10-8 Jags. So not a ton of offense in half number 1, and perhaps both teams not using the passing of the basketball as much as they could be. Perhaps that's the adjustment that both teams trying to make here at the break, and we'll find out as Carpenter dishes in to John Michael. Going the other direction now in half number 2. Brown back to JP, deep 3 ball, nothing there. And 30 with a quick response. Fast break over to 1, left side. Shot goes up too hard, and JP's got the board. So Jags dodging one there. He'll slow the tempo. Races into the paint, finger roll layup, and it's too strong. Gets his own rebound, needs to go back up with it strong. One wrestles it, and tie-up called. So possession belongs to the Raptors after the Jags started with it here in half number 2. Harvey works to his right now. And then hugs the ball to his hip, spins around as John Michael throws up a prayer. 30 nearly there to answer it, and it's one who will have it. Cam trying to wrap him up, he gets loose, shoots the ball, 55 there to respond. And then a 3 ball by 73 way up high on the glass, and Cam has it and arrests it safely in his arms as dishes off to Brown. One running with him and a travel called. Not sure what the playoff implications are on today's match. Not sure if the Jags need this win to make it. Perhaps they need some help. All will be known in time. Harvey with it now to his left side. Finds one of his favorite targets, number 1. Then back to him. Works around the horn. 30 open. Bader takes the shot. It's on frame but too deep. And then wrapped up by Solis on the defensive board. Braden dishes over to JP. JP wants to work that right side. Has a shot up and it looks good and it drops. A 4-point lead shares the biggest lead of the day for the Jags, 12-8. Harvey clearly capable of doing something about that. Chest pass to Bader. Pump fake. JP doesn't fall for it. Got to get back to 1. And then the ball got caught on his hip, so he's called for a travel. Brown, right hand, left hand, now to the right hand, into the key, and then fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line. Brown with an opportunity to see what he's made of from the line and finds a deep shot there. Vaquera checks in for Houston for the Raptors, as do Mason and Romeo for a couple of Jag players. Here in between the two shots, this one's short off the rim. 73, forgot which way for a second there, but has it. Coming the other direction. JP picking him up and steals it. A clean swipe. Going the other direction is Carpenter. Shot it from maybe too far out. John Michael there won't get there either on the shot. JP, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Jags. Thought that JP had another couple of steps towards the goal before he had to get rid of it, but he thought otherwise and didn't get it dropped. Jags line it up, finds Romeo. Romeo pivots around, used his dribble already. He's got to find help, does so in Cam. Bader almost there. Carpenter tackle from the backside, and a foul called on the play. Carpenter to inbound it. Pump fakes one way, finds Creek the other. Mason trying to work towards the basket. John Michael with a deep 3 ball. Banks it in, and Michael's got a 3. Brown, rather. 15-8, a 7-point lead in the biggest of the day. .316 in the third. Good screen, but it's a moving screen. And you got to set those feet. John Michael swiped, but gets it back. And JP at the top finds an open Romeo in the corner. 55 races over to defend, spins around, gets a lane, shoots and knocks it in. Romeo with a turnaround shot. 17-8, and Harvey and the squad have their work cut out for him now to respond. Pass over to Bader. Nearly stolen. Onto his knees, he's got to get rid of it, and he does. 73 open, 3 ball, shots up, way high, and Cam's got the board. Working the other direction with 2:12 in the third is Creek. Swipes his team to go down, chest pass over to the wing. Cam makes a run for it and loses the dribble, but a foul called on the floor. It'll stay with the Jags. So Houston in for 55. Pump fake over to Cam is the inbound. Right-handed dribble, loses it, and turned it over. 30's played a scrappy brand of basketball. Chest pass, fast break to Houston. Layup is in, and he's got it. So Raptors stop the bleeding here momentarily, cut it to 7, and a timeout for the Jags with 1:23 in the third. A full fresh 5 on the floor for the Jags after the timeout, as Ball and Price will work together to bring this one down. AP running the point. Harvey will meet him at midcourt. Shuffles his feet to guard him as he moves to the right side. AP picks up the dribble, finds 9. Chest pass over to Gomez. Gomez puts up a long 3 and finds the top of the backboard, and it'll be out of bounds. No press until later in the game allowed. Bader with it in his right hand, cuts to the basket, puts up the shot, good touch, rolled across the front, unlucky, and out of bounds on the Raptors. Jace nearly boarded that ball but couldn't hang on to it. Beckham will bring it down for this time into the paint, puts the shot up and blocked hard by Harvey. Drake there to respond and get the board, hits the deck, and a foul called. Wasn't sure if they were going to call a travel, but I think, and maybe it was. It'll be a Raptor ball. Not sure what the call was. So start of period number 4. Not sure if that last play was a foul or a travel. And Jags will have 5 fresh feet on the floor. With 13 deep on the bench, they've got to keep everybody in and it moving quite a bit. John Michael with it now. Cuts to the basket, blocked, but fouled as well, and he'll shoot. 7-point ball game, moving clock at 7:14. John Michael will take another try here at some free throws and find the back of the rim, unlucky that time. Shot number 2, good rotation, same result, and a good board. Back up with this one, high shot, too high, moves around. 73 has it with some speed. John Michael slides over and saved and stopped by the Raptors. Shot goes up and it rattles out, unlucky there. Creek's got it. And slows his pace to let his team get down court. 30 will pick him up. X in the corner and moves his feet for the travel. Harvey lets Bader bring this one down. 6 minutes to go in the game. Raptors need 7 to tie. 73 sets a nice screen. Bader with a left-handed shot finds the front of the rim. And Harvey's got the board blocked, I think, by John Michael. And X nearly shot it. Drew an O from the crowd. And then he had Braden underneath, but didn't give it to him and turned the ball over. And more of the non-passing plaguing the Jags. Romeo checks in for X. And Creek will pick Bader up at the midcourt line. 73 races over for the screen. Sets it. Bader tries to give it right back to him over Creek's hands. He takes aim, high shot, and banks it in. He hit the top white line of the backboard and knew just what he was doing as he cuts the score to 5 points. John Michael works to his right, into the paint. Shot goes up, misses. And Smith has a board for the Raptors. And then Jacob called for the reach-in foul. No, they're going to say no press. Give him a chance to bring it down. Cam and JP wait for their opportunity to enter the game. 4:30 to go. 73 with the screen. 30 will work. Braden will slide over to pick him up. Deep 3 ball, never had a chance. And they'll let it go out. Beckham, Cam, and JP all check in. 4-12, 5 points, spread on the lead for the Jags. John Michael works to his right, hard to the basket, puts it up and in. And a nice drive as he cuts to the glass. Lead back to 7. Beckham picks up Bader, screen set, moves to the far side of the court, nobody there. He'll take aim and shoot it and miss there. JP nearly had the board. And Cam and a Raptor tie it up. It was Bader in there on the jump ball for the Raptors, and he has played aggressive. Raptors make a personnel change. Harvey will pick up John Michael. Chest pass over to Beckham. Beckham, bounce pass back to Brown. Trying to work the pass now. JP, 3, backs up his man. Cuts to the glass, shot goes up and too short. Looked good for a minute, and 55's got a secured ball. Bader, left-handed point. Far side, Beckham. Romeo, defending him. Screen, set. Looking for help. 55, fakes Cam. Shoots, but doesn't find anything. 73 there to catch the rebound. And then loses it. Romeo has it. Dishes to Beckham. Lost. Harvey there. John Michael finds it. Loose ball. Got us all wild-like. Big step back by John Michael. Loops out. Harvey has it. 2:22 to play. 7-point game. Raptors are going to have to start shooting the ball. 3 ball, there's one there. And it looked on point, but just short. Into the hands of the waiting JP. A huge He-Man pass to John Michael, but all the velocity was too much for him. Beckham nearly swiped that one. 73 has it, knocked away by JP. 73 gets it back. Cam has his hands up, turns it over. John Michael loses it, back to 73. Fakes out Cam, puts the shot up and finds the back of the rim. Here comes John Michael with some pace. Bader trying to obstruct him. Shot goes up, won't go, misses the left side. Bader has it. Dishes off to 73, and back and forth with a lot of pace we go. 73 into the ground. Foul called on JP. On the ground, they'll inbound. Raptors about to catch the Jags off guard. Cam down at the other end. Harvey catch and shoot, short. 55, long arms, has the board and knocked out, I think, by Cam. I think it'll stay with the Raptors. Raptors coaching sideline, telling their team, hey, we're not a three-point shooting team. Drive to the basket. Play our brand of basketball, and they've got a minute and 4 to prove they can do that. Hot pass into 55. Fouled. Travel, rather. Under a minute to go. The press is live, but Harvey will let him come. Hot pass to Cam. 3-ball. Up it goes. And in! And Cam just put the nail in the coffin as this lead is now 10 with 45 seconds. Harvey. Timeout, Raptors. 39 seconds to play. A fresh set of feet in the form of all 5 players for the Jags. Under the basket, the Raptors will inbound. Shoot, and Bader's got a baseline jumper. 30 seconds to play, 22-14. Price works to his right side. Harvey will pick him up. Price looking for help now. Find it in the form of Braden. Good race over in defense from 73. 14, caught on his line. Harvey, and turns it over, does Price. It'll be a Raptor basketball. 10 seconds to play, and Bader has it. Races to his end. Dishes over to Gonzalez, who takes a long 2 and misses. And then Jace knocks that one out. It'll stay with the Raptors, but it doesn't matter as the game wraps. 22-14, Jags on top. We'll do the playoff week next week and see where things fall. See you then.